Now, one of the problems, and I saw a video by a man called Brett Gillett, who I follow sometimes, he's a prophecy teacher. He said that whatever happens with Trump, he's going to have to face the fact that there is an economic situation which doesn't change with the change of government. And Trump may be better than the Democrats, but his US economy and ours has problems that are structural. Probably the US even more than ours. Has an overvalued stock market, has overvalued real estate market. Cost of a house is now 8 times the average income. I think it's even more here. And there's a shortage of rental accommodations, there's growing homelessness. Number of people, including middle-class people, can't afford accommodation, food, transport, and heating and children, which is a major reason for them looking to Trump. But will he be able to fix it? If not, if he can, he'll be held as a savior. If he can't, what then? Now, according to Brett Gillett, there's a $1 trillion deficit in commercial real estate, which needs to be refinanced and will probably be defaulted upon. This is because city centre properties, once worth billions, are now lost their value due to large numbers working from home, and they've lost their value. And banks have got huge amounts of money, capital invested in this, they're going to lose it. And if that happens, you could see then a bank run and situations pretty similar to what happened in 2008. Also, the debt to GDP, I hope you don't mind me giving you a few figures here. You might think it's boring, but it's actually interesting if you know what's going on. The debt to GDP ratio is 120%. That means that the amount of debt compared to what you're getting in is 120%, which means you've got a lot more going out than coming in your debt. And there's actually no way out of this problem. $1.5 trillion United States dollars a year are spent in servicing the national debt. Now, that's more than you spend on the military and so on. And we've got the same problem here, by the way, not just in America. And neither Trump nor Harris addressed this problem in the electioneering. So you've got the possibility of a crisis blowing up quite early in the Trump presidency, which he may not be able to fix, in which case he gets the blame. So you've got a lot of people saying that Make America Great is going to bring in this golden age, but then you have to ask the question, what are the problems that are not fixed? What then? Could it be a Great Depression? And if so, how is he going to guide us through it? Now, of course, here we see the same thing happening in the United Kingdom, if you watch it. Basically, everything which our government is doing is not fixing the economy, it's making it worse. And we're seeing businesses folding because of things that the government have done, and it's likely to get more difficult in the days to come. Now, in the end times prophecies, it doesn't actually say there's going to be a great financial crisis, but the implication is that something's going to happen, which is going to cause the nations to face a financial meltdown, which will then bring in the Antichrist, will then bring in the Antichrist one world system, which will time with what I was telling you earlier about with the central bank digital currencies. So watch this space.